Okay, I'm going to go over how the cat in a bag model looks in the slicer and what kind of supports it needs and why things are oriented the way they are. So the first plate is the cat's tail, and this just has automatic tree support set, and I think it's super easy to pull the tails away from the support. So that's pretty straightforward. The next two plates are two different ways of printing the cats. And you can just kind of see which way you like better. I think they pretty much work and look the same. This one has the key switch stem attached, and this one has a hole, and then it has like a separate little key switch stem that you can just snap in. Shouldn't even need glue. So I think this one just has a tiny bit more support than this one, but they both have automatic tree support. I don't know where I am right now. Let's see. Okay, slice that. Um, so you can see, and I find this really, really easy to pull off the supports. You can just do it, with your hands. Um, and this has a pretty similar amount of supports, just slightly less. Okay, so the extra little stem part, if you choose that version of the cat, has no supports. And then the bag, so they're all pretty much the same, just different designs. So I'll just go over one of them. The bag has two manually painted on supports just under the cat's paws. So you can see it looks like that. If you wanted to, you could do a couple more manual supports inside the bag because you might find it's a teeny bit stringy looking because of this horizontal bridging, but I didn't think it was bad enough to put any more supports inside, but you could, and they'd be really easy to pull out. I also want to note that this pink thing is called a support blocker, and so if you do put any kind of supports on the inside, that should prevent any printing to happen inside that star-shaped hole because you don't want that to happen. And the only other thing I want to point out about this is that if you wanted to, you could orient this bag on its bottom, but it would be like hundreds of filament changes, whereas the way it's oriented now, it's only 7 filament changes for this particular one. Some of them have more or less depending on the design on the bag. So that would, I think, make it so you probably wouldn't need any supports at all, but it would mean hundreds of filament changes. So that's just another little option you have there. So I think that's all there is to say about this model, and I hope you enjoy it.